Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. And you know what else is here? Runestones. Runestores are also here. They're live now with the patch, so the new premium currency for Hearthstone. And in this video I want to take a look at, okay, just how bad is it? Because we know that premium currencies are always bad for the customer. It's always bad when you can't just buy directly what you want, but you have to go through an intermediate currency, and then there's going to be all sorts of awkward stuff like, is this going to cover the purchase? Am I going to end up with some excess runestones? That sort of stuff. And how much do things really cost when the cost is shown in runestones instead of money? Also stuff like that. And Blizzard, when they introduced runestones, they promised us a few things. One of the things was that pricing would be very straightforward. Runestones are directly on US dollar pricing, and US dollar and euro pricing are currently the same in Hearthstone. So yeah, 500 runestones is like $5 or €5. Alright, so far so simple. Okay, that's pretty okay, I suppose. Then they also promise that they are trying to minimize any waste so that you would be able to buy runestones in bundles that correspond with stuff that you can buy. Although they also want to minimize the transaction cost, so they are going to offer some things that are cheaper than the cheapest bundle. So those were the things that they promised, and how have those things come true? Alright, well, euro pricing, USD pricing seems to be quite alright. Funny little detail, because they wanted to make those 99 prices, is of course that 500 runestones is tiny bit cheaper than any of the other packages, so it's always better to buy at increments of 500. Although for USD and for euros, the difference is really tiny. But it gets a little bit more confusing when you add other currencies. For example, the Polish zloty, and in Polish zloty, the cheapest package is actually 1500 runestones, and here the differences start to be a little bit more significant. Also, how clear is your pricing? Well, 500 runestones is worth 24 zloty, so yeah, here we have to start doing some conversions, I suppose. And the same also applies if you're from the UK and you're going to pay in British pounds. Then, well, okay, here also the pricing, like 500 runestones is £4 and 2000 runestones is 17, so like there's a whole pound difference between buying in increments of 500 or buying 2000 at once. So regional pricing is definitely something they probably have to work on, and obviously if your currency is something else than euros or US dollars, it's not going to be nearly as clear what things cost when they are priced in runestones. And as they said, Blizzard started to offer some cheaper things that are cheaper than the cheapest bundle. In this occasion, they're offering 6 Battlegrounds skins. These are currently the only things that don't go evenly into some bundle cost. So Delivery Darrow, for example, 150 runestones, so that's $1.50. You can only buy runestones in increments of 500, and there are 6 of these skins available, so there is no way for you to buy just enough runestones to buy 6 skins. Yep, you just can't match, so they're always going to give Blizzard a little bit of a free loan. But yeah, with these minor purchases, that was bound to happen from what Blizzard said that they were going to do with these. Also, if you're interested in Wild and you did not buy the adventures yet, adventure pricing has been synchronized and turned into runestones. So we have Galakrond's Awakening at 2000 runestones, and we have Curse of Naxxramas at 2500 runestones. And these don't exactly correspond to the regional pricing. In case of Galakrond's Awakening, for example, 2000 runestones, it used to be $19.99 in dollars, same as before. It used to be $17.99 in euros, so in Europe there's a bit of a price increase. In UK, it depends on what sort of bundles you're buying, because if you just buy the 2000 runestone bundle, the price is the same as it used to be, but if you buy 400 or 500 runestone bundles, then Galakrond's Awakening is actually a little bit cheaper now. Whereas with Curse of Naxxramas, 2500 runestones, so it's pretty much the same for US, a slight price increase in euros, price increase also in the UK. Even if you buy the cheapest possible bundles, it's still a price increase. So, runestones, yeah. Now that we can see the initial offering in the shop priced in runestones, this is pretty much as Blizzard said it would be. So yeah, if you're in the US, the pricing is quite clear. And all the current prices have been directly converted into runestones, so no changes there. There are some cheaper items now for sale, which you cannot buy an equivalent package of runestones, so you will have some leftovers. If you're from somewhere else than the US, then prices may have changed a little bit. The bundle prices can also be a little bit confusing, and overall the value of Runestones can be a little bit confusing. So yeah, there is nothing positive about Runestones for the consumer, but things could also be worse. So right now in this first iteration, Blizzard didn't go all scum mode, but I will be keeping an eye on you, Blizzard. Let's see if you can keep it this way. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.